Yeah, I have. I mean, it feels that way because you feel like you're friends with your friends, but they're fucking not. And I gotta, and I'm like I was saying yesterday when I met you that like I was friends with two people. One was supposed to be they were supposed to be both my best friends, but they chose someone else that I'm no longer friends with. They chose him over me, to like the point that recently they cut me. Like one of them wanted to cut me off. He wanted to completely cut me off. He wanted to fucking say, "Oh, I think we should go our separate ways," because like he's fucking like he was saying, "Oh, he's tired of the fucking drama." I don't see it as drama, but you're fucking pushing something that I don't want to fucking be dealing with. So it's like, fine, brother. You want to cut me off or cut me off, bro? Whatever. Like, go fuck yourself. When you're not friends with this guy anymore, you're gonna come back. But you know what? I'm not gonna fuck. I don't want to hear any fucking excuses. It's that fucking simple. I don't want to hear any excuses. It's that simple. And that literally just happened, like, just very recently. Like, he just cut me off last month. And it's like fucking, and it's like, this issue's been happening since, like, I'm gonna say, this happened, this first, when I stopped being friends with that person, this happened, I'm gonna say about, right now we're in 2020, so it must have happened in 2018. That guy was my friend, but then he ended up getting involved in something he wasn't supposed to. He got his nose where it didn't fucking belong. And then it takes a lot to piss me off, and I was fucking heated. I got fucking heated. I got really fucking heated. And then freaking, I got so, yeah, don't get involved, like, don't get involved, period. Like, just, he thinks just because that fucking, like, he thinks that just because, what's it called? He's hanging out with my fucking friends all the time, even though they know him, but they don't know him like that. I know one of them does because we all went to school together. We all went to high school together, the three of us. One of them, the one that cut me off, he didn't go to school with us, but I met him in high school. So like my senior year, I met him. So freaking, we were like supposed to be like already good friends, like close. But then once he fucking pissed me off, I got fucked up. He fucked up, like little by little. He was pushing my fucking buttons. It came to the point where I was fed up, and I'm like, you know what, fuck this. Like, and I just went off on him. It's that simple. He kept telling his fucking family that I was his best friend. But like, bro, if we were such good best friends, why the hell would you want to piss me off? Why the hell would you want to, like, freaking get involved when you don't be, I mean, alright, you're hanging out at this dude's house, fine. I don't give a fuck. But don't get involved when you see he's getting pissed like that, because the guy that I used to be friends with, he has a temper. They were all hanging out, the three of them, 24/7. I pissed him off, or he said he needed to blow. He said he needed to blow off some steam, for I don't know what the fuck reason. And then he got involved. So then fucking, I was talking to like the dude's mom, and then the next thing I know, he fucking gets involved, and he's like, he started talking, and I'm like, dude, no one's fucking talking to you, bro. Like, don't fucking start, bro. Like, and then I just got pissed off because he did that shit. And then freaking, because of that night, I cut him off. And then freaking, ever since like last year, they've been trying to get me to, like, the guy that was my best friend and the other guy that just cut me off, they've been trying to get me to hang out with him, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hang out with him. Don't invite me to hang out with him, because once I cut him off, I cut him off. If I was really his friend, like I was supposed to be, he would have, approached me. He would have been like, yo, why'd you blow up? Yo, let's fix this. If I was such your best friend like you claimed, you would have done, but he didn't care because he had them. He was hanging out with them 24/7, so he didn't care at that point. And I really couldn't care less. Like and ever since like last year, the two of them were trying to get me to hang out with them, and I don't want to hang out with them. Like, don't do that shit. I told you repeatedly, don't fucking. I told him repeatedly a bunch of times, don't get me in the same room with them. I don't want to hang out with them. Like, don't do that shit. But they don't understand. They want to do what they want to do. And then repeatedly, all I would hear between the two of them when I was in the room with them was that, oh, we're tired of this whole thing. They're like, oh, we're tired of your whole thing with Brandon. I'm like, why? Because you're hanging out with him 24/7. Now you're tired of it? Like, no, but you're tired of it because now you're buddy with him. If you were my friends, you would understand that. But they don't want to understand that. They don't want to really get it like they're supposed to. They want to do what they want to do, basically. And you don't do that shit, bro. You don't do that shit. If it were me, if it was the other way around, I guarantee you, they freaking would tell me, yo, this and that and that. And I would, you know what, me, how I am? I would understand it. I wouldn't get you in the same room with them because you're not friends with them. But they didn't want to. But they didn't want to do that.
That must be the merchant's cart.
Yeah, exactly. But they didn't want to understand that. They complained about it. I fought with one of them, which is the same that cut me off.
Mongols.
Just last month, it was my best friend's birthday. They invited me to go out. They're like, yo, I'm like, oh, we're doing for birthday. He's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. The next thing, he's like, oh, we made the plans like the day before. Oh, let's go out. Let's go have some drinks, whatever. Let's go take this guy for his birthday. I'm like, right, for sure, I'm down. But I told him very clear, is this kid gonna go or not? They're like, oh, he's working. He's probably not gonna come. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll come. But then the next thing, the following morning, when it was his birthday, I wished him a happy birthday. But when I wished him happy birthday, I end up fighting with this dude before. Like the same morning, I fought with him really bad. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna freaking come over if you're gonna be like with this attitude. And he has this temper that, you know, once he has a really bad temper that it can get really nasty, that he has to be on medication because of it. So I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna even bother going if you're gonna be fighting with me. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. I didn't come. I'm not gonna try to go out to fight with you 24/7. You're not to. He said he was over it. He wasn't over it, and I know how he is. He made it very clear he wasn't over it. He kept saying it, but he wasn't over it. So I freaking ended up not going. I'm like, bro, you know what? Forget. I'm not gonna go if you're gonna keep on. And then in the afternoon, he was still pissed. I'm like, yo, I thought you were over it. I only called you because you called me. He's like, look, I'm just calling you because this kid's mom's not gonna go anymore. It's gonna be just the three of us. And I go to him, you know, bro, I told him, you know what, I'm not gonna go if you're not over it. You're clearly not over it. You made that very clear. Don't say you're over it when you're not over it. And then freaking, because of that, I didn't go over there. I went to someone else's house that I was friends with. Well, I used to be friends with the guy, but like it was, I'm gonna say we were more than just friends, but we were more than just friends. Especially before my boyfriend, I was really into this guy, like a lot. But not the case. But I went to his house instead. Because I asked him, yo, is it cool if I go to your house? He's like, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go by your house. That's what I did. I went to his house and freaking and then I saw these pictures off of Facebook on his Instagram, because you know how shit is. You're gonna see a post, and the minute he got out of work, the same guy I'm friends with, they ended up freaking going like out or whatever. Like I was so fucking heated because, you know, he kept saying, oh, I'm tired of it. It's not about you being tired of it, bro. Understand where I'm coming from. You know, like, don't put me in that position, but they don't understand it. And because of that, he cut me off because he was like, oh, I'm tired of this shit. He's like, oh, you're full of drama. He's like, oh, you keep telling me all that, not to bring him around. You don't want to be around him. I get it. No, you don't get it because you keep doing the same bullshit. He just promised me on my birthday last year that it'll be the last time he'll bring the kid around. And then he broke that because then in August he ends up telling me, oh, can I bring him up? Can I bring him out? Oh, it'll be the last time. And I told him, no, bro, don't say it's gonna be the last time. If you're gonna repeatedly do it, don't do that shit, bro. Like the fuck, don't do that shit, bro. Don't say, oh, it'll be the last time, and then you're gonna do it a month later. Like, don't do that shit. He doesn't understand. Like, he doesn't. I think he understands, but he just wants to do what he wants to do. I mean, like, they got like freaking disabilities, all three of them, but they can't be that. But they can't be that stupid. But apparently they are. Like, I got disability, but I don't sound like I do. I don't look like I do. People don't think I have a disability. I'm like, yeah, I do. I have two of them. Like, they're not all there. I'm gonna put it that way. They're not all there, and they're being stupid. It's the three of them. Like, I'm not like that. Like, I never will be. I would if it was, like I said, if it was the other way around, and if they were in my position, I wouldn't do that to them. But they want to do it to me, which is fucked up. And they're choosing a guy that they've been hanging out with for like a few months constantly. And I've known you since I was in fucking high school and middle school. No, don't. That's fucked up. Don't do that shit. Like, I did so much shit for the both of them, and they want to like do that shit. That's fucked up. So like later, I don't want them coming to me with some excuse for why they're not friends with the guy. And coming out, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't want to hear it. Like, no. Oh, you do? Yeah, you don't even sound like you do. Right. Right. Yeah. Mm. You're right. Right. Oh shit. Oh yeah? Oh wow. Oh wow.
Please, my lord. You have to save the merchant with the iron mark. He's my brother.
Your brother?
I was stealing the mark to stop him from dishonoring his family.
If he agreed to help the Mongols, he
Yeah,
deserves
because I have two
to die.
disabilities. I have ADD, and then the
He's
other
a good
one, honestly, I
man.
don't even know what the I don't even know the name of it. I don't even know my second disability, but I know I have two
I can't
disabilities.
promise his safety.
I just don't know what the second one is,
I'll
but I
try
know
to
one
find
of them is ADD, but the other one, I don't know what my second disability is. But it's not even that bad. Like, it's nothing.
The Mongols who killed him.
There's like a lot of freaking kids out there that have disabilities, and it's bad, like, really bad. Like the guy, like, out of the two guys I used to be friends with, actually it was all three of them, but you know what I mean, like, the most recent two that, like, cut me off. One of them you can tell he has a disability, the other one you can tell because it's just the way he walks. But he also has a temper, but that wasn't like, that temper, he got it way after high school, after he got out of high school. And he, what's it called? He ended up, he's smart if he puts his mind to it, but the temper is just really recently, but he's smart if he could put his mind to it. He thinks he can control his temper, but I know he can. You can't, that's an excuse. With or without medication, that's just how I see it. But you can tell because of the way he walks, he walks like with like crippled, but he can walk. He's not a wheelchair, but he can walk. But he does have like his two disabilities.
Enough here.
Actually, no, it's just the one disability, and the other one you could tell from the way he talks. And the other one, the one I got freaking furious with because he got involved in something he wasn't supposed to get involved in. You could tell just by the way he looks with his face and the way he talks, because he can't even talk half the time. He can't even talk right. His grammar's fucking terrible.
He's in there.
And freaking like, I can't even text him when I was his friend. I can't even text him half the time because of the fact that what's it called? He was like just horrible grammar. I couldn't text him because that's how bad his grammar was. I had to freaking text him. I had to like call him on the phone because I couldn't understand half the shit he was texting me. I don't know how the fuck he was even in a relationship. The times he was with somebody. I think it was only because of the fact every girl he was with, I think they had like a disability too. So that will kind of explain it. At the same time. Which one of them? I just recently found out that one of them, they did die from COVID-19. So like, and I met the girl like maybe a few times, but that was it. But freaking they all have disabilities. All three of them. I just don't know what the disability is. I just know they have the disability. That's about it. About to die, but this guy's like right here. You're about to die with a bow and arrow, bro. Like, get the fuck away from me. You're about to die, dude. Sit the fuck down, bitch. Alright, can I go in here? I think I have to go in here anyways. Rescue the merchandise. Oh, the guy. Wait, why is he there? I can't do anything. Why? Oh, because he's not dead yet. I should have assassinated him. Ah, I didn't press the button in time. Oh well. Is that it? I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
He'll be free soon.
So like, I just even told my boyfriend just the other day that I don't want to get a text message
Save your thanks.
from those two guys out of the three.
They promised to
Because the
protect my
three,
family.
I cut him off completely where he cut me off too. Because, you know, he's hanging out with them all the
Now
time.
your brother
And
is
in the
dead.
other two, I think they have my number
He
still.
led the men who tried
But
to
like, I don't
steal
want to
your
even
iron
get a
mark.
text message from them saying happy birthday on Sunday. I don't want to get shit from them because I'm not going to respond.
Wonder the Mongols
To
thought
be
I
honest with you,
betrayed them.
I just
They
killed my
never
boyfriend
had any
just
iron
the other day.
Besides, they're engraved with the bear's name.
So no one else can use them. You're free to go. If I hear you're working for the Mongols again,
They'd sooner kill me. And I cannot face my family after this. I have nothing. Nothing. What can I do now? What do I live for?
The cost of iron. I'm almost there, bro. I'm about to get like one more in like a minute. I'm almost done. Charm of advantage. Press options. Ghost weapons deal 20% of more damage. 15% increase of non and speed. Has to be one at a time? That sucks. Well, that makes sense. 15 chance of enemy arrows to deal no damage. It's a bunch of them. I just used the one I just got. That's all good. How do I do the other thing? I think it's here. I have two of them I can grab actually. Perfect recovering a small amount of health. What does this one do? I gotta probably grab all of them anyways, so it makes no difference. Oh, let's actually, I'm gonna grab this one. Fuck that. Do I have any? I have one more I can grab. What's this one for? I gotta see it. Wait. Circle and square. Okay. Charge into an enemy while sprinting to knock them backwards. Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna get that shit. Let me get that shit. I'll get the one after. I gotta get more shit for that. I'll get it later. Gift available. Visit nearby. Can I hold it though? Wait. A new gift is available. Visit the nearby gift. Hold or shoot for details. Okay, which is that one? I'm not surprised. Should I go back there? Well, it's kind of close. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. Fuck, it's closer. Oh, I have to go back here too anyways, don't I? I think I have to go back here too either way. I think it's this one I have to do. Not completed. Yeah, I gotta come here. It's kind of far though, but I have to do it. No, I don't have it yet. Yeah, because I'm literally like taking my time with this shit too, but also I'm doing like the same. I'm doing the side missions. I'm doing everything. So like I'm not even there yet, bro. I'm sure in a few hours I'll get there, but it all depends. For sure. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm getting like everything. I want to try to get everything. I think the more you do all the side missions plus the story missions, I think that's like the fastest way to platinum the game. Unless you're gonna play it on like a harder setting, but I don't know. You never know. I think you could do it even without being on like people say that if you do it on the hardest setting, it's the fastest and way to get it platinum. But I think even if you're not doing it the hardest setting, I think you could still get it either way. I think it's possible. You don't have to be on like the hardest setting. I don't think so.
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord.
Mm.
Certain to frustrate your enemies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get off Tsushima.
my lord.
Poor Hatsu. She'll likely starve soon.
Who are you speaking of?
A widow on the outskirts of Tsutsu. She lives alone and has no means of securing food for herself.
I'll check on her.
That's a good old song right there too. That's one of my favorite songs right there. I love that song. Oh, so I see. Like, that song's fucking old. That's a good. I've lost count. It's been a while since I've heard it, but last time I heard it, I think it was like a few months ago. Maybe like last month I think it was. That's a good song. That song I like it. That song's really good.
Will dull the Mongols' weapons.
Like, cause before when I got in the party, you weren't hearing anything until now. Now you hear it now, but before when I first got in, I didn't hear anything. I was expecting to, but nope. I didn't hear shit.
What we need to do the work.
You have my thanks.
An honor to serve you, my lord.
Oh, wait, let me grab that. Go back. Let me grab this shit before I go over there.
Samurai aren't dead. You want to sit around waiting to be killed? Well, what is your
Oh, it says, that's how I do it. Okay, I see how I do it now. That's it? Yeah, that's it. That's how you grab it. Okay. That's good to know. So, I think my horse is here. Yes, right here.
We'll get some rest soon. Quickly, Kage!
Whoa, get that. Go back. Get that, I'm gonna need that. Somebody went on. So I went here, which is nearby. Let me go here, and then from there, I'm gonna go to the other side mission, which is somewhere here. I'm gonna do this one, I guess, it's the closest one. Yeah, I'll do that one. I'll be done with the side missions. For sure. Let's do this one. Oh, is that the same one I'm doing now? It's not completed, right? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, it's not completed. I'm gonna go there right now.